Come on in, dear dreamer. The fire's already crackling, and there's a cozy spot just for you, close enough to feel the warmth on your cheeks. Take a breath and let it out slowly. You've made it through the day. Can you hear the gentle crackle of the flames? It's like the fireplace is whispering stories from long ago. The room glows golden orange, shadows dancing on the walls like gentle lullabies. The world outside can wait. For now, let the warmth melt away the last bits of tension in your shoulders, your jaws, and your fingers. Relax your body. Sink into that soft cushion that you lay on. Maybe wrap yourself in your favorite blanket. Feel how the fabric hugs you just right. Let your eyelids grow heavy. There's no rush, no noise, no to do list here. Just this peaceful hush, like the whole world is tucking you in. All you have to do is breathe, listen, and drift away into your dreamlands. So, are you ready for tonight's tale? Let's begin. This is the story about friendship between a whale and a dolphin and the challenges they face, where their bond is put to test. Let's see to find out what happens next. Part 5. The Legacy of the Current. The ocean was still once more, but not silent. Weyr and Dari had become legends in their own lifetime, not by ruling or conquering, but by choosing clarity over chaos and kinship over control. The coral reefs whispered of their courage. The trench fish sang of the battle in the mirror bends, and the planktons shimmered in joy wherever they passed. But even legends must evolve. Weir's song. Weir had begun composing again, not just melodies this time, but histories. His deep whale songs carried lessons encoded within them. As they traveled across the seas, they were not just music, they were memories. He called them the current songs. Each told a tale of betrayal born from doubt, of healing offered by light, of power tempered by forgiveness. Young whales would gather to listen, and even distant orcas adjusted their migrations just to pass near Weyr when he sang. Yet one note always lingered in his melodies, a high, dolphin like chirp, a tribute to a friend. Dari's horizon. Dari did not stay still for long either. She became a traveler of tides, venturing beyond the coral, exploring waters far south. But she always returned, like a comet returning to its star. And every time she did, she brought back stories of kelp forests thick as jungles, of underwater volcanoes that sang, of schools of fish that danced like clouds. But more importantly, she brought back connections, species, and voices that had felt isolated, now welcomed into the great circle. And each time she returned, she met Luma and Weyr, and they would drift together in silence under the stars, bonded forever. Luma's light. As for Luma, her name became sacred among the sea folk. Her kind, once overlooked, were now honored. Jellyfish danced in great spirals during festivals, their pulses lighting up the seafloor. Young creatures of every species came to her, seeking guidance, not force, not might, but gentle, glowing wisdom. She became the ocean's quiet truth. No thrones, no armies, just clarity. Still waters run deep. One day, at a quiet mouth of still deep cove, where clear waters just met the gentle tides, where Dari and Luma gathered once more. It wasn't for a battle, it was for a choice. They created a new haven there, not a kingdom, but a commons of the current, a sanctuary where beings of all shapes and sizes could come without fear, where misunderstandings were untangled, where young ones learned, and where old ones rested. And at its center floated a single seashell, carved with three of them circling each other. Weir's graceful arc, Dari's swift twist, and Luma's soft glow. The closing current. Years later, under a moonlit sea, a young seahorse would ask, was the shark ever truly defeated? Luma, older now, would gently reply, Skan's strength was never his teeth, it was the silence between us, and we filled that silence with truth. The child would blink. So, the story ended happy? Ria's voice would rumble from the deep. No, the story did not end. It became a current, something that moves, touches, and teaches. And you, little one, are swimming in it now. And so, the tale of a dolphin and a whale, broken once by doubt, but healed by a jellyfish's light, lived on, not as a myth, but as a moment. That is a current of trust, forever flowing. And so the tale finds its quiet end, like a candle gently dimming in a room that now glows with peace. Thank you, dear dreamer, for sharing this moment beneath the stars with me. May sleep cradle you softly, may your dreams be kind, and may you always find your way back to lull and lore. Until next time, rest well. Good night, dear dreamer.